If you are over the age of 35, stop everything you're doing right now. After a lifetime of eating fatty foods, you may run the risks of a stroke or heart attack due to plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. To learn how you can reduce your risks, visit youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today. This may be a life-changing call for you or someone you love. Thank you, and we hope to hear from you.
Benny Lansbury was a young, poor African-American kid who inadvertently got caught up in the mob when he came to the aid of a mafia captain under the attack by a group of assassins. Benny saved the man's life, and in return, he becomes the head of the mafia's drug operation. Buy the House of Lansbury in the description box right now. What up, y'all? It's your man Sam, and CEO of Viral Hip Hop News. Do me a favor, family, before we get started with the content, hit that like button, smash that notification bell, and I would be remiss if I didn't give a special shout out to all of our great independent entrepreneurs who sponsored this podcast today. You've seen the videos, you heard the plugs. Go down to the description box right now and let's show these brothers and sisters some love. This is how we move forward as a platform. This is how we move forward as a culture. We support and we show love to one another. But let's get to the news right now because Floyd Mayweather is back in the news. He just came off of his fight. I believe it was last week with Logan Paul, or no, 2 weeks ago, something like that. I don't even remember. A lot of people upset, mad, Floyd doing what he doing, making money. And unfortunately, he's back in the news with some very unfortunate news coming out of his camp. He dropped this about 12, 13 hours ago on his IG. I will read it now. It said, "One's home is their sanctuary, place of peace, relaxation, and comfort. When someone violates that sanctuary, it is disturbing and hurtful. One of my homes was burglarized in Las Vegas. They stole many valuable handbags and other belongings of substantial value. I am offering at least $100,000 reward for information that leads to the return of my belongings. The level of disrespect and greed it takes for someone to do this is unfathomable. Thank you for anyone who comes forward with any information. God bless." And then he drops hours after that pretty much the same quote underneath his description box that he just did with $100,000 cash reward. His house was burglarized. Very unfortunate. Nobody wishes this on anybody. Because like he said, when you break into somebody's home, their sanctuary, their place of peace, that's an ultimate violation. And I'm sure if somebody was in the building during that time, it would have been met with force, justifiably so. But let me say this. Let's put this as a learning lesson to all the young people out here that may be listening, or anybody who comes into some new money, new fame, new success. I personally don't suggest you flaunt it all over the internet. I don't blame this on Floyd, but we know Floyd. I fuck with Floyd, but he flosses his money and his fame and his fortune all the time in front of millions and millions of hungry, starving lions that would not hesitate to take his head off at a moment's notice or at a moment of breach or anything like that, man. So leave your valuables off the camera. Leave your valuables off the internet. I'm not telling Floyd to do that because I damn sure don't think he's going to listen to me. He's going to do what he does, and he has a very advanced security team to handle these situations. I'm sure this was just something that happens to people with a lot of money out there. I don't know, man. But just do us a favor. Do yourself a favor. Keep your money, keep your belongings, keep your wealth off the camera so that people aren't sitting back trying to take from you or rip blessings away from you and your family, man. That's just my 1-2. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this situation. Let me know anything that you have worth value to add to this situation. Definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Subscribe to my IG as well, viral_hip hop news. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Get to the podcast, the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. We got some great content lined up for you guys coming up in the second week of June, man. Thank you, everyone who supports the platform. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Sam and Viral Hip Hop News. Peace.
If you're over the age of 35 and over the years you've eaten pizza, dairy foods, deli meats, or meats with fat, you are likely to have some degree of plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. This increases your risk of suffering a stroke or heart attack exponentially, and no one wants such a catastrophic event to occur. Introducing Blackout. Blackout is made of all natural ingredients proven to help dissolve clots in the blood, remove calcium deposits and plaque from the walls of veins and arteries, improve viscosity of the blood, improve elasticity of the veins and arteries, treat varicose veins, and prevent the reoccurrence of plaque buildup. For more information, visit Youth Fountain Laboratory at youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-78